Good morning, you lovely lot. It wasn't supposed to be this hot today, but the field we're sitting in, it's been disked, it's been ploughed, flattened off, and it's lovely and flat. But the reason I'm here, as you can see, I have some red flags. There's a lot of red flags in my life, but these ones, if you watch regularly, you'll know what I'm going to do. We're going to test something. I've got Dr. Otek MTXE there, and we're going to test that. Now, as I am not paid to make it look good, I'm not paid in any way or sponsored in any way to use the machine, I can test it, use it how I wish. Now, I'm not out to make it look bad, so this is not going to be a one-on-one against the Equinox, because that wouldn't be fair. But what we want to find out today is, what's the separation like? What's the iron discrimination like? Now, every field's got iron in it, every field's got crap in it. The field we're going to go in has got a lot of iron. It's got all the iron from natural farming and previous dwellings or businesses or whatever's happened through the ages. Plus, the army have been here and thrown hand grenades all over it. So they've covered it in a carpet of cast iron. Now, our cast iron fragments made from the Mills bomb, they're everywhere. So what we're going to do, we're going to get the Equinox, we're going to go over the floor, and I'll show you how iron infested the part is where we're going to test the old Dr. Otek. We'll get it. I mean, I'm going to use this one as a base, because it's quite a common machine, a lot of people know it, so you'll know how this works. So we'll go over, stick it in all metal, and then get a good iron infested area. If I can find some targets. Now, the other reason I'm out here, I want to find some base plugs from the Mills bombs. It won't make an interesting video on its own. I wouldn't expect everyone to watch it, but I want to do it. And I thought, how can I get it into a video? Now, these base plugs are made in over 200 munitions factories. I quite like them. I find them interesting because I can look them up. So that's what I'm looking for. They're about the size of a 2p. If I can find some targets with this, we'll peg them out, and then we'll see, can the MTXE find them? I know there was a load over in one area. I think I picked up 10 the other day. They're all different, all from Birmingham, London, Grimsby, everywhere. With the added bonus, there's other parts out there. There's some old mini bullets from the 1800s. We'll do that area. And then just for fun, I might stick up the old Shelton TX850. This is the G2 Technetics clone. I may pit them against each other. We'll see how they both do. Why not? It's unfair to put the Equinox against it. We're just using the Equinox as a base level. Right, let's go and stick some flags in the floor. Okay, so we got a heavily iron infested. Just had a quick walk around and that was enough for me to know. If you watch the screen on the Nox, jumping around all over the show, mainly in the minus numbers. I'll put the pinpoint on. Let's go really slow. You'll see why. It's just, and that's me swinging with the pinpoint. There's a, what's that already? There you go, that just iron everywhere. I'm going to leave that on the floor because there could be a target near that. Take that off. But yeah, you'll see what I mean. It's ridiculous. So let's turn the iron off on here, and we'll have a hunt, because we all know the Nox is very good at taking out the iron. You can't hear it now. Flag out some targets, and we'll see how the MTX does at finding said targets in an iron infested field. There's a target already, just while I talk. There we go. Okay, right, I'll get back to you when I flag them out. Doesn't this look pretty? There's flags everywhere. That didn't take long. 10 minutes. This is how infested the place is. yeah, can't have been any more than 10 minutes. We've got 3, 6, 9, 13. Yeah, I think there's 13 targets there to dig. They're all up in the 10s, some in the 20s. I'm pretty sure one of them is definitely going to be a cap. You're probably going to get firing pins, bits of the base. Who knows? There was a 13, and on 13 I don't dig. 13 means hand grenade. Never found one here. I don't know how or why. I'm going to be very careful, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Obviously it could be lead, because there's underlying ages of fines to be had, but we're just testing the iron separation on the MTXE. I'm going to go and get it in a minute, and we'll have a squiz. In all metal. Just turned it on, initialised. There we go. Quick swing, and we're getting iron. Yeah, that's all I can hear is iron at the moment. I mean, if we find something else while we're swinging that I didn't pick up before, we'll dig that too. And then after this, just on the end of the video, we'll have a quick hunt without the flags. We'll just carry on with it. In this area, we'll just go a bit further, because I only swept the Equinox for 10 minutes. First flag. You dig that, wouldn't you? You can't go too fast with this machine. I did say that before. It does pick it out. Can't spin too fast. Although it still does pick it out, saying that. But it does jump. Let's turn off the iron. Alright. Let's see how she blows. I may even film this one with no brakes. Just film it. May as well. Live if you like. Don't know how deep any of this stuff's going to be. Didn't quite get it out. Still got it. How did I get it? Maybe I didn't pinpoint properly. This is there. Ah, we're out. I can see it as well. That's a piece of the screw-in fuse, probably a number 5. It is number 5 because of that there. Number 5 fuse. The middle bit's missing. We might find the middle bit. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Just wanted to pick that up. No, nothing. Right, let's fill that in. Make our way over to the next flag, which is just over here. What am I doing? I should be detecting on the way. Okay. Flag 2. Ah. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, you do have to go slow. It's catching it. Let's put the put it all back on again. Yeah, look, there's a lot of iron around this one. There's a lot of iron around this one. I'll put the pinpoint on. Oh no, I'm disking out stuff now. There we go. It's pinpointed it right. Oh, this is a hard one for it. There is a massive lump of iron right next to it, or it is a firing pin and the spring tends to go really rusty. Getting that odd glitch of iron. Oh. Either that, or it is just surrounded by iron like a lot of things are. Yeah, it's a pin. I knew it'd be a pin. That's your copper spring. It's got an iron pin through the middle. which rusts out, as you can see. Sketchy one, but I'm going to let that off because you're actually trying to find iron with copper. Sometimes the Equinox doesn't find them, but it's rare. Most of the time it does. That's why I've got loads of them. Yeah, iron, and more iron, iron, any old iron. Right, plug number 3. No hesitation. Quick swing that. Should we see if there's some iron around? There's a little bit. Nothing like the last one. I wonder if this is going to be a plug. Hope so. There's iron in the hole. Let's just see what it is. Can we see? Sometimes you can straight away. Right. Heard it. Lost it. Oh, maybe it's just a little bit. Oh, come on. I can't see it, so it's going to be a little bit of shrapnel. Things are made out of brass, predominantly at the bottom. You get a lot of brass shrapnel. Oh, it's over here now. Let's have a look. Try again. Okay, right, I'm going to come back to you on this one because otherwise it's going to drag on. We've got a lot of flags to get through. Something I don't find very many of is the plugs. These are the filler plugs from the side of the grenade. Little target, iron in the hole. That's not bad. That's not bad going separation, that. You saw, I had iron in the hole with this. Wow. Alright. Okay. I'm quite happy with that one. That's a good test. Right, let's go over to the next one. Where's the next one? It's just over here. Yeah, iron everywhere. Right. No mention of iron on this one. And okay, there you go. That was just under the surface, but still, it's got one of those iron pins in it. Next. Good to see the Equinox hasn't missed anything. Let's get in both. So we'll disc the iron out. Oh. Nout. Doesn't matter how slow you go. Put the iron back in. Maybe we've made a boob with the Equinox. I'll leave that one in. We'll come back in a minute. Let's do this one. Disc it out. It's a slow swing, this one. It's got... I wouldn't dig that. I'm going to say I wouldn't dig it, even though it picked it up. But I'd put that down to a full signal. Did not pick that up. Okay. Next. It's not a comparison with the Equinox. I'm just testing the iron separation. Just to be sure. And when we're looking at the type of target and what it is, we can work out, you know, how good it is. But it found that little plug, and that is a tiny little plug to find in a field full of cast iron. It's not getting that one. No matter. Let's try this one. It's getting that one. Alright. 69.70. Happy to dig that. Bearing in mind, I don't know what these targets are at all. This is not like a home test where you can plant your targets, you know how deep they are, you know what's in the soil you're using. They have their place. Those tests are good. I always like to test my machines out and about if I can. Now I've lost it. Has it gone back in the hole? No, it hasn't. Oh, it did. There it is. Okay, well, I'm going to find it and I'll come back. And it can't sound like making it hard for the MTXE. We're trying to find springs with a metal core, iron core in the middle, but it's still finding them. I'm actually impressed by that. The Equinox doesn't always like them, I say, but most of the time it does. 99% of the time it's alright. And I really expected this to struggle finding something that actually contains iron. I like it. Right, let's hop over to the next one. I'm tangled up. One just here. Stick it back in all metal. It do not like that one. It's saying that's just iron. So we leave flag in for that one. I missed one behind me. It's saying just iron for that one as well. We'll leave that one in. How have I missed so many? Oh, hang on. Got his own target. Missed that with the Equinox. That's a bit of the plug at the bottom that I'm after. It's not a whole one. Right. No, that's not showing anything but iron. It's okay. Oh, this is it. There's iron everywhere here. Except for there. Disc the iron out. As I was saying before the battery went flat on the camera, 74. Ooh. Now, normal search conditions. No, I don't think I would. I take that one back. I think you have to know that one's there to get it. Normal search conditions, normal sweeping. No. Sorry. Okay, we've got 4 more. Let's just search this bit in the middle, which is all iron. Lots of it. Let's do this one. Got 3 close together. Nah, yep, that one's fine. Every day of the week. Getting a bit close to the next target. That's 72. 72, eh? Ah, there we go. Yeah, you've got a base plate. Should be able to date that one and find out the munitions factory quite easily. They've all got their own names. I can even see someone there already. Cool. See, that's the kind of size. Looks like a coin. So we do the next 2 that are right next to it. Don't know what's going on with my camera. It likes to turn itself off at the moment. Hence, didn't get all that on camera. But there's the hole it came out of. Wasn't too deep. Let's do the next one. Yeah, you get that. You'd get that on a normal swing. That's all I'm worried about. Normal swing, normal conditions. Ooh, this must be close to the surface, that one. I don't know what it is, can't see anything. Is that it there? That's it there. Another strong one, that's another base plate. Battered one though. But yeah, no, happy. It's getting these targets that I would dig with any other machine. Let's try this, see if we can go free for free just here. There is a glitch of iron there. Some normal swing speed. So I'm going to say yes. Let's pinpoint. Okay. Dig away. I think we've got both in the hole again, or it's one of them pins with a spring. Well, there's iron there for sure. I reckon that's going to be it. Yep, there it is. See it. Pin with a spring. But it's getting the spring. That's what the machine's getting. We'll go back and dig the other targets in a minute. We've got, I think we've got 1, 2 left. Can't remember if I've dug that one and stuck it back in. Oh, we're just showing iron on this one. Now, that's just iron. I think I've done this one. Double check. Yeah, did that one, just iron. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's done over half of them. In one of the most extremely trashy, well, iron infested fields I have. You don't get much more iron in one place than this field. It's horrendous. And it coped alright. I'm going to dig them last ones. Just getting a lot of iron out here. Okay, we'll dig the last ones. Let's just do them now. I was just going to go and dig them all. Oh, it's found it now I've dug it. Maybe it was just a bit beyond its reach. Who knows? Ugh. At least it's nice to dig. Still don't think I'll dig it, even though it's nearly out. No, it's just reading as solid iron. Whatever this is going to be. Probably one of them pins. Pointing down to the wrong place, sorry. Speed it up a bit, hopefully. Where was that? It's me rushing. I wonder if it's going to be something small then. Get frustrated with any pinpointer. I think it's, no, that was finding another piece of iron that's in the floor, not what I'm actually looking for. I'm going to dig these out and I'll just show you them all together, because it's too hot to be messing around looking for. This could be a false signal, could be a bit of iron, and the machine could be correct in that it's not finding it. Right, let's get it all together. Right, that's short and sweet. Short and sweet. Straight to the point. That was awesome. I don't know what I expected. There was a little bit of me that thought, nah, it's not going to cope with this one. The mine labs, they're okay with it. I will never know what they don't find because I don't find it, but what this one did find, very impressed. Now, okay, we'll start with the 5 that it didn't find. We've got 3 of those pins. It found 4 of them. That's not what I'm after. The other part of this is I want to find the base plates. It's not what I'm after. I don't mind finding them. This fourth target was just a piece of grenade. It's probably got a piece of brass stuck in it somewhere. I think it has there. Essentially, that is 99% iron. I'm not gonna mark it down for that one. I'm not gonna mark it down for this one either. This was really deep, so it's out of its threshold. It's not gonna get it. Doesn't matter what it's made of, it's not gonna get it, because they don't over exaggerate the claims on this machine. They're not saying it's gonna go a foot down. This was too deep for it. That's simple as that. Too deep for it. I had trouble finding it when I knew where it was. So really, it only missed those two. But it kind of made up for itself. I mean, we've got 8 confirmed finds, 2 of which are what I'm after. These traceable plates. We've got a plug, which is awesome. Don't get many of them. They're hard to find. We've got another piece that used to go around there. That was part of it. 4 pins, and then it found its own thing in between that I hadn't flagged. So really, it's got 9. 9, missed 5, one of which don't count, one of which was too deep, so it only really missed 3. I'm well happy. So what we're going to do, I'm going to carry on, I'm going to hunt a bit more, see if we can find some more plates, chuck them on to the end of the video, and that will be it. Can this handle an iron infested field? Is the iron discrimination good? Yes, it is. Do you know what? I'm impressed. I think these, you can get these down to £130. You can use some promo codes and some vouchers that they're running, and you can get one of these for 130 quid now. Yeah, impressed. I'm going to go and get that show you some TX850, see what it can do in a minute. I may do a separate video with that. We'll do 13 flags with that while I'm out here. See what it does. Right, I'm going to go hunting and see what we get, just for another 15-20 minutes or so. This one piqued my interest. Reading in at 81. It's a bit irony, so it's probably going to be another one of them pins. Not worried. This is just a... Now I've got it out, it's gone. More to the iron side. But now it's out, and it did pique my interest. I want to know what it is. Trouble is, you flick targets out in this field, and you're flicking them out onto another piece of iron, which is the problem. But this machine seemed to cope with it. The pinpointer, I think, needs a new battery. I think I'm just waving a stick around on the floor here. Yeah, I have to go back and get one. Definitely not in the hole. So there it is, right there. Oh, could that be it? Let's have a look. Nope. Oh, that's it there. Oh no, that is, that's the very top of the firing pin that was on about. This sits on the very top within the grenade. Tiny little target. Okay. 66, but I can see this one. This is a mashed up piece of the base. Yeah, number 5 fuse. Cool. Doesn't matter, it's surface. Get surface finds with any machine. Just check. Yeah, nothing else. Okay, next. 77. Out in 1. Oh, I can see it. That's what I'm after. That's what I'm after. There we go. One of these, number 5, says there. And then you've got, let's have a quick look. That's a Birmingham one. See where it's blown the bottom, it's still black inside. That's a Birmingham munitions factory. Cool. It's very irony. but it's enough to pique my interest at 76. Ooh, I just hit something hard. Oh, what's that? Don't like it when I hit things that are hard in this field. Scares me a bit. I say this field, it's not this field. It's next door. But it's not a field you get... No, nothing in there. Not a field you get big flints in, so if you're hitting something hard, it could be something dangerous. Right. Not there. I think it's in here. There it is. Hey, look, another plug. Two plugs. I'm lucky to get one of them. I know they're nothing special, but this is the kind of weird crap I like. This is a weak one, but it's one I still stopped at. 60, 64. Now the pinpoint's showing it fairly deep. So, got no idea the size already. 60, I don't even know what 60 is. But we're out, whatever it... Oh look, it's a bullet. It is a bullet. Winner. Mini bullet. Should have a hollow inside to allow, when fired, to stretch into the barrel. And it grips. Yeah, hollow back. Mini bullet. Somewhere around the 1850s, 1880s. Touch, right. I just wanted to find one of them, and I knew there'd be some over here. Cool. Hopefully this is another bullet. It's in the 60s and 70s. Right there. I'm using the pinpoint. Pinpoint's not bad on this, I will say. We is out. Just bring up a bit. Keep leaning forward. First handful as well. There it is. Another one. That banging in the background, if you can hear that, that's the Forness guns over in Essex. And I don't live in Essex. There's some naval guns that they test far out to sea. The trouble is they fire them this way. Right, I think that's about it for now. Let's go and have a quick round up, see what I think. But I think you know what I think. What do I think? It's a no-brainer actually. That's got to be one of the hardest fields you've got to detect him with iron. And if your machine doesn't like iron or won't discriminate it out, just see past it, then you've got no hope over there. That surprised me for an entry-level beginner's machine. The targets it did miss, I'm going to forgive it, because I found the same items with it anyway. And the only one that was different was the deep one. So, yeah, it was right. And I tried to do the proper swing speed. We even had a little hunt afterwards. Got some mini bullets and a plug. So, I can't fault it really. My preference would be a bigger coil, but for this instance, the smaller coil helped, because you're not catching too much iron at the same time. So actually the coil was in its favour, being slightly smaller than say the Equinox coil. I do have a small coil for the Equinox which I'm going to try at a later date, but that's not for now. Well happy. So yeah, thumbs up. Whatever you put inside that seems to have done the trick. Thought it would be alright, because it did alright on the beach. If you haven't seen it, go back and watch it. Other than that, thank you for watching. I think that's my tests concluded for the MTXE. I like to do my kind of weird tests. Call them weird, but no one else seems to do them. Air tests are okay, they have their place, but much prefer doing a field test. Right, I'm going to get hydrated and then I'm going to go out with something else. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.